Hi, my name is Brandon Panella. So today I wanted to kind of focus on something that's called V2k, voice to skull, or voice to kill. There's a lots of different things that's called. It's a synthetic telepathy. Basically, what it is whether it's done by hypnosis or surgically implanted. You can actually look up the actual patent and put in voice to skull patent or V2k patent. And there's a bunch of different kinds, whether it be hypnosis or um, implant. So if you're out there and you're hearing voices in your head, you're hearing things that you feel like you're being tortured, or you feel like they're stalking you, or trying to maybe use other voices like celebrities to try to convince you to pay money or whatever the case is, don't listen to it. There's a very big difference between being clairvoyant and them almost showing you visions in your head of things that aren't real. Being able to show you visions of saying, for instance, if I thought about me being in an airplane or skydiving, and I really thought about it, and I put that image into somebody's mind, they would see me skydiving. So they could do that with just about everything. Being clairvoyant and natural born clairvoyant, you're able to see past that. You're able to break that down and almost like firewall it to where you can see exactly who it is by imagining yourself holding up a mirror, and you'd be able to see kind of what exactly what it is that you're looking at. It's difficult to understand. It's difficult to explain. But if you're out there and you are experiencing it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. There's ways you can protect yourself. There's ways to defend yourself. There's ways to very, very, very carefully be very uh, safe. We be safe with it. Be safe with it. It can be used for human trafficking. It can be used for a lot of different things. So there's pros and cons to it. Um, I'm trying to put together a team of people. Actually, I've already have a pretty big team of people that are willing to fight against the war against it. Secret Ghost, of course, you've heard that name before. I know you guys. I know it's out there. It's Operation Two Cents is another part of it. Um, but they're both sponsored by Wicked Soul Customs LLC, my company. Um, it's ideas that my children had, that my children and I had, ideas that me and my fiance had. Um, but they're very, very good ideas to put together to help the fight against voice to skull abuse, where they would basically accuse you of things, whether that be, the main one is always pedophilia, and drug addiction. And whether you are or whether you aren't, they'll make people believe that just to be able to abuse you in that sense. So um, just be very, very careful of what's going on out there. Be very careful. Be very aware of what it is that's happening to you, and don't be afraid to call them out. If you feel, for instance, that it's that they're telling you it's the Hell's Angels or the federal government, it's not. It is definitely not. I mean, I have the names of all the people that are a part of it. Part of it would be my own family, my own bloodline. Um, it's sad, but it's true. And so I want to put together these teams of secret ghosts or ghosts, to really, really to stop it, because it's causing people to it's corrupt. It's causing people to be very corrupt. Like, they're making people believe that things are happening that aren't happening. It's happening to me. I've been labeled some really, really bad stuff because of this stuff, and they try to torture me, but at the same time, I'm able to call them out and very, very um, thoroughly call them out and break them down to where they really don't like it. Plus, I know that they're not the federal government. I know they're not, the Hell's Angels or Mongols or car clubs or mafia, and I'm sure that it being in the wrong hands, it being put in the wrong hands, that it could be. But just so knowing what I know about motorcycle clubs and Hell's Angels, I'm a very big 81 supporter, and I always will be. They stuck by me through hard times with them, them when I was going through it, and people were slandering my name in the physical world, and both this, I don't know what you even call it, the underworld or the parallel realm or whatever it is, whatever the place is called. It's very difficult to understand, because they will slander your name. They will make everybody believe that you're crazy. 5150, belong in a mental institution, whatever the case is, so that nobody listens to you when you beg for help. And then they will more than likely SIM swap you and steal your identity from your phone. And once they do that, it's game over from there. You know, it's hard to fight them. But if you need help, my name is Brandon Panella, Secret Ghost, Wicked Soul Customs LLC, Mr. E, Mr. EAZ, all those places all those names you can find online. Go on Facebook and you can see those. You see it everywhere. Uh, I'm willing to show people how to defend themselves, as well as the federal government, the president, whatever we can do, because this, again, being in the wrong hands, it's being sold to our enemies across seas. It's being sold out there to the bad people, and once they know how to use it, it's gonna cause a war, and it will, and I know it will. Stay tuned. I'll keep posting more videos. If you see this channel go down, and they find a way to erase it and delete it, I'll find another way to make another one. They keep on doing that too. Stay tuned for my next one. Trinity, Nevaeh, Nico, Jack, I love you. And I'll see you guys soon.